place, if people are poorly and they can't get fixed, they come to the hospice. They're just like hospitals, but they're for people who can't get better. Scary for a child. My Uncle Brian died at a hospital.
Did he?
Yeah. I think they died.
It's sad, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. They go up there.
What's up there?
Heaven. We have good care. We take good care of the people who are in it.
You're probably wondering why we chose children to open a film about the Butterwick Hospice aimed at business. The answer is simple. They speak with such innocence, they're charming. Many have yet to be touched by grief. They tell it like it is. Without the support of business leaders like this, Butterwick would struggle to survive. We constantly need more corporate support.
None of us know when we're going to need this type of service that the Butterwick provide. And I feel that personally, it's a responsibility of the business community to get involved in these the kind of activities that we do.
The sort of principle is that we'll need to use hospice sometime in our lifetime, and we should be supporting this particular area.
We genuinely believe that every business has a responsibility to put something back into the communities in which they operate.
I just wanted to support what I think is a wonderful organisation at the heart of the community when it's most needed.
No, there's lots of charities out there, but I visited with Patricia the hospice, and I was like astounded at what they did, and it just like humbled me, and I thought, you know, the least I could do as a business would be to support it.
We support the Butterwick because it's an amazing organisation. We all have very busy schedules, and we find coming along to the breakfast meetings and the different events that they host gives time out to reflect, and you see what an amazing organisation and the people behind it.
Jackson's has been in the Stockton area for 140 years next year, and the hospice supports our staff and their families, our clients and their families, and the community in which we work.
We're a local company, and we like to support our local community, and I guess we like to make sure that the support we give is going to make a tangible benefit to local people, because those local people are our employees and or their employees or their families and relations. So to us it's important.
I think one of the key reasons I support the Butterwick is time. Time's the most precious thing in life, and what the Butterwick actually gives to people at that most precious moment is time, and it gives it at the right level and the right comfort for people, so it supports time, which is priceless.
Butterwick Hospice Care maintains that every moment counts, and you're about to meet some people who appreciate exactly what that means. People like Frank Antropic. His wife Heather had been discharged from hospital who could do no more for her. Frank was desperate.
My wife was basically was dying of a brain tumour. I needed to find somewhere for her to get the care that she required in the last days of her life. It was an Easter Monday. I didn't even know where the hospice was. I asked somebody. The door was shut at the front, it was locked. I went on the back door, knocked on the door to be met by the nurse on duty at the time. I explained the situation to her, and by the Tuesday, Heather was admitted into the hospice. In total blind faith, I had nowhere else really that I could turn to, which is, I think, one of the things with the hospice, it was the last straw, it was the last place that I could actually go to, and having gone there, then Heather got the care, if you like, the palliative care that she really needed.
Butterwick always needs to raise awareness, and that's where ambassadors have a vital role to play. People like Peter Barron.
Well, I just go around talking about what a great place Butterwick Hospice is, really, and try and get as many people as possible to appreciate the value of the place and the work that it does, and you know, how it's filled a gap in the region, really, because until the Butterwick Hospice was there for children, the North East was the only region in the country that didn't have a children's hospice. So I just try and get across to people its value.
Everybody will know somebody or have somebody in their family that's been helped, you know, by it, which is what it's about.
I suppose partly it's as an editor, but it's also partly as a father of four. I've got children myself. You know, just trying to appreciate what it must be like when you're in a position where you need that service, and just doing whatever it is I can to help.
Butterwick Hospice continues to develop and evolve. The structure. This is admin. Inpatient care. Daycare. The Children's Hospice. The Sunflower Room. Care and dignity to the very end.
I would just say to other companies, look, do something that's just that little bit extra, really, and getting involved with the Butterwick is a really good thing to do.
I'd say, you know, just get your hand in your pocket and get it sorted out. Definitely. Get it sorted.
Do it. Jackson's has gained so much from being a corporate partner at the Butterwick, much more than we ever anticipated in terms of community participation, in terms of publicity and profile raising, and in terms of team building. So I would just say, do it.
I would say just do it. At the end of the day, just get involved with the Butterwick. They're a good company and they provide a good service.
Well, I just think all businesses should be associated with this charity. It's a responsibility for them, you know.
Whatever your business, you must have some good or service that can assist Butterwick. So my question is, what are you doing to help?
One man's raw emotion and heartbreaking sincerity have come to symbolise exactly what the Butterwick means, not just to patients, but to their families too. Norman is no longer with us, but we know that he will inspire many more corporate partnerships.
It may be a silly thing to say under the circumstances, but I found heaven with the Butterwick because of what they've offered us, which you can't get anywhere else. The Butterwick does provide for that individual and for the family as well, something that no one else provides. And I really have found with them heaven, if that's maybe a silly thing to say under the circumstances. The problem, I've got cancer with asbestos, and you know what the score is at the end of the day, and you think, well, where do I go from here, where do I go from there? And it wasn't until I was introduced to the Butterwick that I knew where I was going, and I had some hope and such like, so I can go to the end in dignity, and that's what the Butterwick has given me. Absolute dignity all the way through, and that I'll always be grateful for. But not only the dignity for me, the dignity for the family as well. And they've given me an opportunity. Excuse if I get emotional. But if it's not just me, it's the family. Just let me get myself pulled together and I'll be with you again.
It's okay. It's all right.
I'll be with you again. It's okay. You see, what people don't realise, that It's not just me that suffers. It's the whole family.